important, I think, for my father, that art is about seeing something that shocks you. It's like a joke with a punchline. You know, it's like it punches you and knocks you into a different way of understanding something. And that's part of how he could make a painting that has a shoe and an umbrella, you know, and a doorknob and everything in it.
Robert Rauschenberg once said, "A picture is more like the real world when it is made out of the real world." His works include paintings, sculptures, prints, photographs, and performance pieces. For him, found objects such as a pillow, a light bulb, or a baseball were as significant as brushstrokes or enamel drips. The current exhibition at M+ includes 40 works created during his trips to Asia in the mid-1960s. It also includes works by Asian artists that highlights cross-cultural exchange.
He was really a precursor to pop art in many ways. It's hard to think of a single image that summarizes him, such as, you know, Warhol's Marilyn or something. So I think I think it's just the vast diversity of his practice and the fact that he kept changing was maybe, difficult to grasp perhaps. Yeah, but I think his influence can be felt everywhere. So the exhibition is quite chronological. So this room really introduces his very first trips to Asia in 1964. So he was part of the Merce Cunningham Dance Company. He worked as their stage and costume designer and travelled. They went on a very major world tour in 1964, and that included stops in India, Thailand, and Japan.
Rauschenberg and Susan Weil, a painter, printmaker, and book artist, met as art students in Paris in 1948. They married in 1950, but separated in 1952 and divorced in 1953. Their son, Christopher, is an artist photographer.
I think I was always very inspired by my parents' real openness and excitement and interest in the world and exploring and discovering and how else can I see this, how else can I think about this. My father, when he was a young artist, he really had no money. So he would make work using whatever he could find, you know, that people had thrown away on the street or whatever.
These everyday objects, combined with more conventional materials of art making, were particularly significant elements in Rauschenberg's best-known series of works, created between 1954 and 1964, that he called combines.
They reflect his way of sort of saying, I'm not going to fit into an existing category. I'm just going to invent however I invent. You know, and he made up the term combines, as you say, because people were like getting all hung up. Is this a painting or a sculpture? Is this a painting or a sculpture? You know, he sort of had to make something up, you know.
In 1984, further developing his connections with creative communities worldwide, Rauschenberg launched and funded the Rauschenberg Overseas Culture Interchange, or ROCCI. Between 1984 and 1991, this series of international projects spread to 10 countries.
Rauschenberg loved printmaking of all kinds. It was also a way for him to reach a lot of people. It also allowed him to collaborate in the best possible way. He also always made posters for many of the causes that he was most concerned about. He would donate works, he would donate posters to raise money, etc. For the ROCCI project, it was really to get the word out about the project.
Apart from emphasizing the mutually beneficial nature of cultural exchange, Rauschenberg also believed in boosting the careers of others, largely out of the memories of his own early struggles. This legacy was carried on by the Robert Rauschenberg Foundation.
When he knew he was near the end of his life, he said, you know, I'm not afraid of dying. I just don't want to miss anything. So that's our job as a foundation, in a way, is to make it so that the art doesn't miss anything. And these artwork children are out in the world interacting with things, and these artwork get to come to M+ and see the shows and see the people of Hong Kong and meet them and have conversations with them.